Hey, it's Sarah. I'm back to share another junk journal with you guys. This one I used Life's a Bloom. It's Tsunami Roses, printable, Digi print, and I used just a couple pages from it. When I printed out the whole collection, I ended up printing out, like, it comes in 3 different files, and I ended up printing out one of the files like twice. So that file, and then I used the front and back cover. I didn't use it as the front and back cover, but I used it in I lined the inside of the front cover and the back cover with what you would align the outside of covers with. So yeah, and then the tags and the little envelopes, I resized those and used them that way, so they're not full size. I resized them down. So let me tell you a little bit about it. I tied it off with these fibers that I had. It matched the collection quite well, so I used that as my tie off. I used a Tim Holtz hitch fastener. I layered some of this rose trim, and I double layered my doily punch using lightweight chipboard. And the front covers is an envelope that I Mod Podged. It kind of didn't turn out like I wanted it. It's quite, I don't know. I ended up cutting the end off to make pockets, and when I did so, after I Mod Podged it, it kind of stretched it out, and I redid a pocket on the top with cardstock, so kind of gave it a Ripley effect. I'm not a huge fan of that, but... And also, I used that gift wrapping paper that I bought a couple weeks ago, or yeah, at the Dollar Tree to cover the used to cover it and Mod Podged it on. So I don't know if that had an effect on it too. So, but and then I used Martha Stewart this decoupage. It's an antique finish. I used that on top, and it kind of turned the white like a grayish color, which really worked out because the collection has gray in it. So yeah, the spine has this ribbon, and then has this cloth ribbon here. It's gray, and then I layered this ribbon that I have on it. It's actually sewn with gray and then the pink flowers. And then that's the back. It's just continuing. So then you just push on it and it opens it up. On the front, I layered this little doily piece that's cut out, and it says, "Everywhere you go, love blooms." And these are Tim Holtz resin flowers, roses, that you can buy of his. And then I layered these two chipboard hearts on top. There's this cotton ribbon underneath, and then underneath the actual die cut here is, or punch out here, is eyelash trim, and this other fibers. And then this is a metal flower filigree that I layered a flowered doily on top, and then some of this ribbon on the side, I just cut a little square off of it, layered it underneath, and then I had a tassel that was kind of like a grayish color. So inside I cut a couple of the fibers off and I layered it underneath that rose. And this rose right here is actually an earring. I just cut the post off of it. And voila. So let's go inside. So you open it up, and I did have recently got a stamp set that's based on flowers because I want to do a garden theme journal sometime, and I just haven't found the right papers. So as soon as I do, I'm going to. I do have Graphic 45 collection. Can't think of it. Their big spring one. I'm gonna wait till the spring to do that one. But so that'll be a while away. But I do really want to do a garden theme one with, you know, lots of different quotes about flowers and, you know, things like that. So, anywho, this is the card, and it's in the pocket here. I glued this in so you can't remove it. And then there's a tag behind here. It says beautiful you. And then I have just a note on the back. And then Yvonne Crafty White's been doing this, and so has Paula Lemon. And you just open it up, kind of looks like an envelope kind of deal. What I did is I took the piece of paper and I cut it to size. Actually, it's 8.5 by 11, and it's cut in half. And then I ran it through my embossing folder, but I just did the top flap. And then I inked it up just a little bit so you could see the flowers a little bit better. But, yeah, and then it kind of gives the flap of the envelope a little decorative look. And then I used the brad with a crochet flower to hold my envelope shut. And then I used it as a belly band to hold that tag. And you flip it open, and I made a pocket out of this little cutout that you can cut out of the collection, and it's holding tags that I just kept together, and it's holding this little coin envelope with a little tag, and everything's inked up with Walnut Stain by Tim Holtz. Follow Your Dreams, a little envelope, and it's right here on top of that. And you could journal on. You could also journal on top of that little piece. And then this is supposed to be the front covers. I just laid it inside the inside cover. I layered the spine with this piece of cardstock, and then the actual inside the spine I punched on both sides with a Martha Stewart punch, and that gave that decorative look there. Then I just added this tag here. Take time to smell the flowers. Add some of that trim at the top. You flip it over, and I stamped "And the Story Begins" and a corner stamp. And these are Post-its, kinda, and I just left them in here. So throughout the journal, if you want to take a little piece of one, you could attach it and write a note on it or whatever. I thought those were cute. And then flowers grow out of dark moments. And then inside this, I made a pocket. Jeez. And I just put a little envelope. This is a Tim Holtz die cut envelope. It says just a note. And flip it over. It says life is art. Paint your dreams, sing your songs, enjoy the dance, and a corner stamp right there, and unlock your dreams, explore your new reality, corner stamp. And right here, this glassine bag, I made an envelope. I made a belly band, and it's holding this little flower die cut piece. And then this is just a little booklet. You could add whatever you want to it. And then inside the glassine bag, I have another one of these. I stamped Believe, and it's one of those envelope kind of deals. Again, it's on coffee dyed paper, and I just embossed the top, little flap. And that just gets tucked in here. Maybe. Okay. Doily and piece of the paper here. And this little envelope, once again, is Tim Holtz. It says friendship is a well-tended garden. And it just flips open. You can put something inside there. And then this is a pocket as well. And then the flap I used as a little tuck spot for this little tag. It's a Wonderful Life. Stamped here. Corner stamps. Flips open. Some trim. And a little bow. Little tuck spots. Little tag. Coin envelope. And this is actually the bottom of this ticket, or tag. Try to spit it out there. I don't know if I have any of those. Well, I don't have any handy, but I'll show you what they look like. So then I stamped these corner or side stamps, corners. I don't know, I already went over them. Sorry. And then this is part of the paper. Isn't this paper beautiful? Absolutely stunning. I love this paper. And believe in yourself. Stamps. Trying to stay in frame for whatever reason. I cannot do it. And then the paper, doily, music note paper, some trim, beautiful you. There's a lot of journaling in this journal. Corner stamp. Excuse me. A stamp here. This basket of flowers picked for you. Corner stamp. Take time to smell the flowers. Journal there. This bag is holding another little envelope. And that has some trim up there. It says take time to smell the flowers. And this one is just a longer piece. And I just used die cut edge on that. I just cut the top of the bag with those scissors. These edging scissors. Deckle. And then this paper clip is just holding this down. Put It's a Wonderful Life, and then you can journal on both sides of that. And there's a tuck spot underneath that you can put a tag. I just didn't do it. And then the paper, stamps, and this little treat bag is holding this tag. Unlock your dreams and explore your new reality. A little bit of trim. Love blooms with kindness. And then this envelope, the flap, I just used it as a tuck spot. Added this little piece from the collection. If we could see the miracle of a single flower, clearly our whole life would change. And it says cherish. A little envelope there. It's supposed to have an embossing on this envelope, but I don't have one of those impression pads. I need to get one. I think that's what it's called. I layered a little ribbon on there. And then the top is just holding a little. This is supposed to be like a little journaling spot. It's actually supposed to be bigger than this, so I sized these down. I just made a little booklet out of it. And that says Beautiful You. And the other side of the treat bag, I just layered one of those post-it little stickies here. I glued it on. And this tag, I add some of that roselet. I added some of this rose trim, and it says make each day a story worth telling. And that just goes inside this treat bag. A little bit of fibers. And back of this bag, have a little coin envelope. That I might have just glued in my thing. Oh, there we go. And it has a little tag in there. And that little end of the ticket, or I'm calling it a ticket because I cut it off to make it look like one. And it says love it with a little flower stamp. And this side is the paper. Stamped inside there. This paper, I'm telling you, is just absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Little ticket. I used these little pieces from the collection. Just made a little tuck spot. I layered on this little punched flower. And then this is a little rosebud. I just cut off the stem part and layered that on there. This is a tag from the collection. Some more of that rose trim. Another one of these envelopes with the embossed flap. I gathered these flowers to give to you, a circle of friendship forever true. Doily, corner stamps. Beautiful You, music paper. Just layered some of this velvet trim and flower with a brad and some eyelash trim. If you hear that noise in the background, it's my dog chewing on a bone. He's all about his bones. And then this paper here More stamping. Choose joy. Another pocket here. You can put something inside. Oh, I did. I had these, and I just ripped it. Oh my goodness. Oh well, I guess. So I had these in my stash. I'm pretty sure, Alina. Hi, Alina. She gifted these to me a while back, and they're made out of paper. You can use the number 8 punch, and I just used the stamping technique with the corrugated cardboard, and I stamped that on it. It didn't stamp on there very good, obviously. And then I stamped a note on there, and I figured, well, why not use this as a tag? And you could draw on it and use it as a journaling spot. And it's absolutely adorable and cute. So, that's what I did. And then I layered that little piece from the collection on there. Can't believe I just ripped that. But it tucks into this side and it sticks out. So, you know, you can just leave it there or you can take it out. Little something something. And then this little eyelash trim and a doily and put a little brad, one of those flower brads. This side, this is the pocket. I made a pocket out of that envelope flap, and it's just holding these two little tags from the collection. It says, I love to see you bloom. Corner stamps, stamping, It's a Wonderful Life. I stamped Believe in Yourself. And this is just flower paper that I had, so I added it in there. Oh. Yeah, there's a little envelope in there too. I think I'm gonna go and put this back here. Yeah. Told you this was a little tuck spot. I think they'll look cute right there. So anyway, then this paper, a note, another stamp, glassine bag, just added this little booklet, layered that seam binding. It says, every flower is a soul blooming in nature. You can just add whatever you want to that. Some of that rose trim. Unlock your dreams, explore your new reality. It's one of my newer stamps. I like that saying. And stamp that. Life is an art. Paint your dreams, sing your songs, enjoy the dance. Excuse me. And then that paper there. Inside here is another one of those little booklets that I made on that journaling spot. And then it says, make each day a story worth telling. And then I stamped a note. And I did the same thing that I did in the front. I didn't add a tag underneath there though. That's a belly band too. See if I have a... Just have to add some seam binding or something to the top. And then this flips open. And got the layered look in here again. It's holding one of those coin envelopes. the tickets, layered a ticket. It says every day, and then I made a pocket again out of that paper. And then I had a leftover one of these, so I just slid it in that pocket. And the front has one of those pockets too as well. I forgot to say that. And then these are supposed to be the back covers. I just lined it inside with them. Same effect. So that's this journal. And I think it turned out super cute. This week has been one of those weeks. I don't know. I tried going about it a different way and it just doesn't work. I can't plan 5-6 journals at one time. I just can't do it. I gotta do one at a time. Just do it, get it done. That's how I work. Oh. So, anywho, let me know what you think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And I will see you when I see you. Later.